Hey everybody, welcome back to another Land Plays Long War 2, sponsored by Humble. Go check it out on the Humble store if you're interested. For now, I mean, I do need to look at our staffing. We got some staffing issues, especially in terms of our... Actually, we got enough soldiers available and only 6 are wounded. That's not that bad. We got so many supplies, but we're like 2 days away from having laser weapons, and they build instantly. So I think we've been doing relatively well, and we stand to get way ahead of the situation. We should probably just make contact with another region right away. 3 to 4 days, costs 108 intel. Why not, right? I think we got away with not having to build another communications array or whatever it's called because of the fact that we did like a scanning project that gave us access to it. Anyway, this is amazing. So we've already got laser weapons up. We need to... We don't really want to render corpses. We want to... Okay, not enough scientists. Not enough scientists. Not enough scientists, like, by far. Not enough scientists. It's because we have a scientist presently in the Advanced Warfare Center, I think. So sure, you know what? For Illyrium, we only have 9. You need 10 Illyrium to do this, which I don't think necessarily needs to be our next one. Like, combat armor might be more valuable, but we might as well render an Illyrium core for now. Then engineering. This is something we've been waiting for a long time. So then we're gonna build items and Hey, Commander. I think we want to build probably like 10 laser rifles. Seems relatively... Because here's the deal. Who's going to be using laser rifles? Scientists. Rangers. Probably assaults. Specialists. Technical. Not sharpshooters. Grenadiers will... I'll tell you what, let's build 8 for now. We got 2, so we need to build 6 more. That used obviously a lot of resources. But now we have 8 guns on the go, and of course these we probably want to give to Shinobis, but I get like a secondary concern for me right now. So we can send out 4 laser rifles across 2 infiltrations right now. So another thing I want to do is just go back to our armory. And then I'm going to recruit some soldiers. I was waiting for this. So I want to recruit soldiers, in my opinion, with high aim. So I'm going to recruit a soldier with 70. And then I'll see if anybody else has special skills. Like Daria seems like she's got huge... Oh my god, Kirill. Look at the movement speed on Kirill Kuznetsov, or the movement duration. Or wait, is this... Maybe that's range and this is movement? Either... Okay, so which would mean that René Laurent is like a wonderful... unit here for using her sword. So I'm going to get her, even though she might seem horrible. So we've recruited 2 more units. We have an unstaffed engineer. And then we're going to go Guerrilla Tactics School, which is in our armory. And we're going to get... René Laurent is going to become a shinobi. And then... someone with good aim. We could use a sharpshooter because we keep putting our sharpshooters on Haven duty. But I think we could use another ranger as well. So let's get another ranger done. We got 173 supplies. I'm going to go back here. We want to keep our Advanced Warfare Center stocked, obviously. Obviously, how could you even suggest that we wouldn't? That's fine. We'll leave. And I'm going to go buy another scientist so we can get our research done. Because the scientists are actually pretty cheap. 97? That's not too bad. Okay, so again, now that this is like all come together here, we spent a ton. So I'm gonna make a save just so we have this, just so I don't forget in case the game crashes or in case we have to save scum out of our next mission. Save game. This is I think this is episode 16, so it's like Long War 2, season 2, episode 16 midpoint, even though it's gonna be longer than a 9-minute episode in all likelihood. Okay. So we spent a lot. What happens next? We need to build a proving ground, so we need more supplies, but I think we've done what we need to do to keep ourselves in business for now, and we should kick ass starting soon. That's my dream anyway. The proving ground is going to cost 150, so we need 80 supplies. Alien field units, or the aliens field units that are tougher to hit in battle. Bomber.
I have made a number
We have rendered an Illyrium core, though, so let's assign new research. And we're going to do... Wow, we can do whatever we want now because of the scientists. The idea is we can make laser guns or laser scooters have gotten so dangerous. Parents have started buying their kids laser blades. Is advanced warfare, like laser sniper rifles, laser heavy machine guns, and laser shotguns, are those as valuable as getting combat armor? We are getting shot a lot. But you know what? This costs supplies, whereas this doesn't. So I am going to go for advanced laser weapons right now, although the Viper Autopsy could be okay for us as well. Yeah, anything that doesn't cost us supplies is going to be a higher order priority for us right now. So what's... 17 days till the end of the month. Long live the resistance and all that. We're making contact. Good work, team. Training will be done in 5 days. We're probably like done with some injuries here, which is sick. We're very close to getting all primary weapons get an additional upgrade slot. That's not that bad. Might as well just scan. Enjoy yourself. Stack up that intel. Here we go. Guerilla Ops. This is what I've been waiting for. 9 days, 5 hours. Counters a hidden event. Hack the hidden resistance computer. Attack advent counterinsurgency ops. It only gives us 27 intel, so this is probably like our lowest priority, except people have told me that countering the dark events is extremely valuable because of the fact that once they're done forever. So we need to clear squad. We need to hack. So let's start with the obvious. We need a specialist. Willennial's our go-to guy. Willennial is a specialist, so he will have a laser rifle. And a medkit. Very good. Okay. So the other thing is, we might as well strip all weapon upgrades. This gear will become available for any soldier to equip immediately. Now that we have laser weapons, we probably want to do that. So we can send out Kate as an assault. I still want our sharpshooter to be better, so I'm going to send them. We can probably get away. I'd like to send maybe 6. I think 6 is the ideal for this mission. We'll get to 100%, maybe probably like 140% infiltration. A grenadier is nice to have on the mission just to keep things, just in case things get out of whack, you know? And I think a gunner is good as well. What are we missing here that would be good? If we can get a shinobi on this mission. Gan Diesling is still wounded, so sure, we'll take Anna Cobra Kozlova. It's a great name. All right, so let's get everybody in order here. Obviously, I need a laser weapon. And gunner does not. Shinobi does not, but just to make them more less versatile or less aggressive with the sword, but more good from afar. I think this is a decent choice. What's her movement with the laser rifle? 14. If we take the laser rifle away for an SMG, she still has 14. Okay, so that actually doesn't affect mobility at all. We should have never given them SMGs, dude. Well, that maybe is a falsehood, but... and then the final thing is that we've only got 3 people with laser rifles on this mission. We could give Kate a laser rifle. She becomes a little bit more conservative, but I don't think she needs one, to be honest with you. So let's start putting some weapon upgrades on here. The first thing is, as many people have told me, Indy Mouse needs maybe a scope. Wouldn't hurt, but he also needs a stock. That way he can do steady aim. Then for a specialist, that's not that relevant right now. Okay, so for an assault, we want like greater crit chance, maybe free reloads. Let's see. Elite expanded magazine is more of a gunner choice, I think. Scope for an extra 5% chance is pretty good. Suppressor is more of a shinobi item in my opinion, so... I'll tell you what, she's already got 4 shots. That's pretty good. We might as well just put like a, what's the 5 bonus aim on reaction fire? Might be good for someone we're not going to have a high chance of hitting on, but just take a scope on this for now, and you might as well have something. Like, wait, I mean, why not have a suppressor as well? You know, put a shotgun suppressor on. We don't need to be too coy with this. I am a grenadier, so to be honest with you, we really don't need too much on this. Just throw in a scope there for the extra 5%. A gunner, on the other hand, it's very important that the gunner has probably the... I'm just going to give you an advanced expanded magazine. And then I'm going to give you reaction fire chance to hit, which is hair trigger. Because that will work. It says reaction fire, not Overwatch, so that should work on suppressions. And then, again, I kind of feel like we might as well reduce our infiltration time. Just to try to get to that ridiculous, you know, vulnerable enemy state, if possible. So, we're taking a little bit more time than we need to here, to be honest with you. So, we'll also put a suppressor on you. And clip size is irrelevant. One auto loader might not be the worst thing in the world. Sure, why not, you know? We got a ton of them to spare. And these people should have PCS as well. Like, Kate's already got... Oh, maybe... Do we really only have one PCS that's good to go here? If that's the case, then we don't need to use it, because it's just for psionic soldiers. Okay. And then you got Will 2K here. So what do you give Will 2K? He's going to be shooting a lot, so like an expanded magazine's not that bad, and then maybe a hair trigger and just a single scope. Okay. Most people have something on their weapons here, right? Shinobi's good, 6 days, 4 hours. Launch it up. The other thing is, we don't have to wait until 9 days from now to launch this mission. We could launch it when it hits 100%, and then get our soldiers back and use them for something else quickly. We did just spend like 100 and something intel, so I don't really feel like I'm making a bad choice here by sending our units out on a mission they can actually afford to go on. Supply raid. We should disrupt their transports. It's always right after you send people on it. So we get full salvage on this, but we have to go on this mission. I'm going to send the biggest squad I can. Or, wait. I'm not going to send the biggest squad I can. I'm going to send a squad that can actually complete this infiltration, which is something that we've never had. So we're going to send a grenadier, and we're going to send, I mean, maybe a sharpshooter, but a grenadier. And Austin as a ranger, Rhythm is a dancer. Dan's got great aim. He's not a bad choice, but maybe it's Invicta. Gotta have a Rocketeer, and then can we throw on a Sharpshooter? Just as a value add? Absolutely. Okay, so then what do you do here? I mean, I realize that we spent half the fucking episode doing this, but it is important, so... There's no point in... I've been waiting so long to have these laser weapons that it would be idiotic to not send people out with them. Like, Austin is going to be shooting a lot. Let's give him the elite expanded magazine. I wish I'd saved a scope or something, but that's life, dude. Sinvicta, we have no suppressors left, right? Yeah, so... Who gets the reaction fire chance to hit? Who's the most likely to be on reaction fire? Probably... Helmut Kruger, but he doesn't have squad sight to see it, right? He's got hollow targeting and death from above. Well, he should have steady aim, so that's a stock. And then Goldman, come together in your hands. Load out. Load out. Take a laser rifle. You're not going to be shooting all that much, but we might as well give you something here, you know? Just take an auto loader. Give us a better chance on this mission. For Sinvicta, these supply raids, we might play a little further back, a little closer to our chest, so why not give him one as well? And then we're going to have two grenadiers. Well, you know, maybe because one of our grenadiers would want it instead. Oh, no, they can both take it. That's fine. So we've used all of our laser rifles already, but, I mean, they're not gone. Gone but not forgotten. What do we have left for weapon upgrades? A hair trigger and an auto loader. Kind of like the idea of our sharpshooter having an auto loader, just so if they get stuck with 0 ammo, they can still shoot on that turn. Sick. Alright, well, good luck. It's going to be a rough mission. I understand this is counterintuitive to the supply raids. Typically, you want to spawn 30 enemies and take them out. I don't think we're ready for that. If we could at least succeed on this mission and stop them from pilfering all of our supplies, I would be pretty happy. Okay, so we have had some soldiers recover from injury. 5 days, 0 hours for 32 intel. Might ignore that one, just to save our squad for a mission that actually gives us, like, resistance personnel or more units or something. We'll see. Okay, Guerilla Ops, new target acquired. Enemy materiel. Ambush a troop column. 3 days, 6 hours. Sorry. Some stun lancers have lightning reflexes. That's... I was hoping they wouldn't get to complete that, but, you know, we're getting better. So it's only fair that Advent gets better in the meantime. 28 intel and an intel package. 28 intel and an intel package. Where it's at. Let's be real. It's tempting to go on that mission right now. How's... Roughnecks is at 50%. 3 days until 100%. Just wait on this one. It counters a hidden... What have I done? Oh, I went to the black market. It's like the third time I've done that. Accidentally. Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to sell inventory. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't sell you my Viper corpse yet. I mean, the thing is, we could probably do it, but it might prevent us from being able to do, like, another mission, and it's just for intel, which we've already got a mission on the go for. But we do lose. We lose out, at least, if we just leave our squad around doing nothing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... You know, in one day, we're going to be able to send 6 units out on a mission, so I'm going to make an executive decision not to touch that one. In the hopes that we get a better thing to do right now. 2 days, 1 hour. I'm probably skipping too many missions, going too fast, but it's not my intention, to be honest with you. I'm not interested in stealth with our... squatty level shinobi. Ooh, bonus hit point. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, Guerilla Ops. Liberation, we have to do. I've been told we have to do liberation. Otherwise, the enemies are just gonna shit on us. Like the Advent as a group will shit on us. So I know that we have no chance of actually completing this mission. Sorry, of completing the infiltration. But we're sending out 6 units nonetheless. We have, like, no weapon upgrades to give them either. Just make sure, you know, you got grenades. Zinchenko's got nothing, dude. What am I doing here? Take a nanoscale vest at the very least, or ceramic plating, I should say. You know, oh, come on, that's a little too much, you know. There you go. Everybody else? You gotta give it a try. We got no laser weapons, I think, so... I don't expect this to work very well, but I know that we have to do this mission if we're going to, if we're going to succeed in the campaign in general. Like, skipping Liberation, I think, is nearly suicidal, so... if you do it too many times, which, you know, maybe we might be approaching. So we hit 101% here. Enemy activity is light. We could get more... units back, but why not wait for, like, the easiest possible? Because the thing is, like, if we don't do this, then we've got the supply raid coming up next. I guess we'll wait, because we can't put anybody else out on this mission anyway. Okay, this is 2 days, 18 hours, so this doesn't matter. There's no way we're going to be able to do that regardless. Okay. Vulnerable, very light. They might get down to extremely light if we wait, but the supply rate has got to launch in 6 hours. Current enemy activity, heavy. Okay, hear me out here. This is a good time for a save, because I'm going to try something that is a little bit more of what I'm going to describe as an intermediate level technique, and I don't know if this is actually valid, but... This is Long War II Season 2, Episode 16, real midpoint? Is this actually Episode 16? I can't remember. But either way, I'm going to prematurely launch this mission, Roughnecks. Very light enemy activity, counters a dark event, laser unit squad. Why launch this mission? It gives us intel. We use the intel, assuming we succeed, to boost the supply raid so that it becomes a little easier for us to manage. Like, boost the infiltration, I should say. We're probably not going to get to 100, but... And I know people... The optimal strategy for a genius is to get swarming enemies, kill them all, get a bunch of corpses, swing the campaign. I've from my off-camera experience with the supply raid, I don't think we're ready. We may never be ready. So at some point you got to shit or get off the pot. But I promise you, from my a few attempts of doing it off camera, we certainly are not ready right now. Okay, so download data cache from exposed access point. Easy enough. Where's our shinobi? We had to have taken a shinobi. Cobra.
Okay.
We're sending her down. Because if she doesn't get spotted, I'd much prefer to set up on this roof than on this roof, which slows us down by a turn.
Roger that.
Now this is a risk.
We got a hostile squad here.
Wow. Okay. 2 robots, huh? So I'm gonna rethink our previous strategy. In a big way.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
We're not gonna pop on him this turn. I think that's a pretty good way to get ourselves murdered. Haywire Protocol could give us a hack here that could work for us, but... Okay, I'll tell you what, move over there. You're probably not gonna pop a pod in the process. Probably. We are gonna go on them next turn, essentially because we have to. So I'm just setting up like at the wall. I do sort of worry that this move, if they come directly at us, it might put Indy Mouse into harm's way. Or not into harm's way, but they might spot him like on the next turn. And then I feel like Kate should be on the ground here because it's good optics for her to be able to run in and trench gun the Christ out of these guys next turn. Although, what did I give her the Great Arc Thrower play? I don't think so. Okay, so you're not concealed? You are concealed. It just has a different icon now. That's reassuring because I was a little frightened. Okay, so these guys are going to move away from us, but we have to kill them. There's no way around it. Well, there is actually an obvious way around it, which is that we just bypass them and go hack the objective instead. But then we got to do something about these guys who may have just spotted us. Didn't, but could have. Man, we find ourselves in this situation a lot lately, don't we? So I want to see, what are your... If you go up there, you're definitely gonna cause problems. We have to stop these guys, is the thing. Sort of, you got death from above. 100% chance to hit, but that's not that good. This is it's a pivotal decision for us very early on this run. Can I get a grenade over there? Almost certainly, but it's going to put us in harm's way from these guys to do it. So I almost feel like the actual play, and please don't get it twisted here. This has a very, like, genuine chance to lead to disaster. But I'm gonna bypass the easy pod to get to the more difficult pod. Yeah, don't go through the window. That's as far as you can go if I send you there? Cancel that then. Yeah. I would like the Grenadier to be up here, which is me. If we gotta go on these pods, though, I think it's actually much better that we maybe take one extra turn to get this sorted than to just, like, run head first at the problem here. But I could see disagreeing.
Go, go, go.
And if concealment pops, we're gonna be stoked that we got these overwatches. But yeah, so what's our play? These guys walk back towards us. We're gonna go on them in a big way on the next turn. Blow up that car with a grenade. Hopefully shred as much armor as possible. I really do not want these guys to move this way because they should spot us now. If we have to go on them, we have to go on them. That's as simple as it comes here. All right, somebody up there likes us. At least they're all in a semi, like, decent location. So what seems obvious to me is we have to go on this turn. We got to do something. So you're guaranteed damage. You're also like a pretty crack shot here. I almost feel like you're... I mean, I know you've got a 100% chance to hit. I don't really want to use you to start. Like, I want to use a grenade to open here. So I really feel like one grenade right here is pretty potent if we can get the car to blow up. And everybody else, like, more in the, like, hacking sort of area here, where if we can at least shut down one mech with a hack, we might have a chance. But I want Indy Mouse to have this 100% chance. I mean, he'll have a pretty good... apparently, they don't get a bonus out of concealment, by the way. So, whoever said that to me, you're a dang dirty liar. So, I'm gonna put Indy Mouse on Overwatch, and then I'm going to throw a grenade right here. I don't think there's any way around it here. What else do we got? What do we got here? Damage control, right? I like that one. Sapper, and basically having extra grenades. So I don't expect this to kill anybody. I want to keep Rob around for area suppression, potentially. I can't be too displeased with this. Alright, let's see how this goes.
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit.
Indy.
We'll need to equip
Wrong target, buddy.
we're going to use that.
Good job, but wrong target. Now, Indy Mouse can still throw a grenade. Or a hollow target or something like that. I mean, these guys are still around, though, so I'm hoping Indy Mouse can throw a grenade. Great shot. That's like the first time he's ever done anything useful in his entire life. But sure, more power to him. Alright. So this is an important thing to think about now. We've got 5 enemies left. These guys are more than one grenade apart, so they're going to take 2 units to kill. Unless we send Kate, but... Kate with trench gun might be able to shit on these guys pretty good. Well, let's put it this way. We know she's getting a kill. I think you take her, you run and gun her here where she's got 2 flanks, and then you hope that the trench gun methodology is sort of busted. And you can hit both of them, which you cannot. However, she pretty much has a 100% chance to kill. Oh, I like the onion badgies, I believe is what they said there. So, if she could just stun, we'll save her turn, because she could still be useful later. Now you, Robert, usually more of an area suppression man. But in the modern day and age, sort of feel like you're better off killing the officer. However, somebody needs to kill these 2 things at the top. Will 2K can grab one of them on a shutdown, but even that's a semi-risky chance. Somebody's got to kill the other one. So we're definitely hoping that Robert kills this guy. You are a wonderful man, Robert. That was a huge play. So what's Will 2K's role? Oh man, can he even get in a situation where he can hack them? Like... Not really. Okay, so who we got? We got Shinobi, we got Kate, and we got Will 2K. That's bad. But don't we have Indy Mouse? He got a kill from Death from Above, but I guess he was on Overwatch, so it doesn't count. Yeah, one of these douchebags is going to be left alive. So what's our play? Try not to leave 2 douchebags alive. Is there a place where we can flesh? We can only hit you 2 on that, huh? I still, I don't know. We are flanked by this guy, so someone. It almost makes more. But then the Grenadier's flanked. So who do you leave out in the open here is the question. Really, there's no avenue for Will 2K to. You know what? There is an avenue. He can throw a grenade up at this one, and then just leave 2 shitty people alive. So Will 2K, come over here. Actually, maybe only leave 1 shitty person alive. Oh, and actually he could hack here, but instead of taking a 55% chance to shut him down, why not just, you know, throw a grenade that has an extremely good chance to kill? Especially because they have no armor. Yeah, don't throw it on yourself accidentally. Seems like it got the job done. And then, sweet, good promotion, buddy. Really appreciate it. I don't want you to be flanked anymore. Although, actually, I'd rather have the Shinobi be a good target for getting shot, but... Because otherwise they're going to shoot at any mouse. Could be a bummer. Well, wait, let me hear me out here. Kate's got to take a shot at somebody, right? She might not kill that guy, although if she goes for the stun, she doesn't need to get the kill. So my play is like, you know, just throw a grenade at this guy, knock him out. I think that's how she goes. Now this is going to leave the Shinobi flanked, but the Shinobi actually has HP, so I'd rather have them take the shot than any mouse. And then we got Kate left over. She throws out the stun on this guy instead of going for the shot, because then that guarantees that we will not have to deal with 2 shots next turn. We'll only have to deal with 1. Because this guy's flanked, he'll make a move. Hopefully that leads to like an Overwatch or something instead. But I do accept that we might get shot at once here. So, Shinobi's flanked as hell. This would be extremely lucky. Wow. 24% chance to not get hit there, and we didn't get hit. So that's where you just say, you know, thank you for all of your support, because that's extremely lucky. Indy, what do you think your odds are here? That's not Indy. 56. Only 41 on that guy. That's a surprise. I mean, weirdly, I think you'd, like, don't take a shot there, but... Probably you just ice this fool. It gave us some kind of... Oh, critical, yeah. It was like, loot destroyed? I mean, in my opinion here, probably you just go for the flesh and then, or flash, whatever. You just leave yourself out here, basically. But I think we can probably afford to take 1 more turn. Like, that was a pretty good setup. We got 7 turns to get close enough to see this. So I think if we just, you know, not super rush right now, but move a little bit closer to the objective, and, you know, everybody just slow your fucking roll. We should probably try that, but it doesn't have to be right now. I'm also gonna call the Sky Ranger just so we're ready for it. That's further away from the objective. There's no reason to call the Sky Ranger on this turn. Now, Indy might as well get over here. Just steady weapon, buddy. Why not? There's still enemies remaining, but, or are there? I was thinking Indy might as well steady weapon, just so in case we get a pod on the next turn, we have an avenue to deal with that. Obviously, like, we got some of our squad members are more important than others. Will 2K right now is of the extreme importance. I'm amazed. I mean, first off, it's worth acknowledging that we beat the odds. Got pretty fucking lucky. Yeah, let's just reload for now. We got pretty fucking lucky to be, you know, relatively safe after making what I would consider to be some poor-ish plays, at the very least. Or at least the whole concept of popping that pod was poor to begin with. Call the Sky Ranger down, like right here. That's within 1 yellow move of our objective point. And it only takes 4 turns to get there, so not too bad. Alright, just... We don't need to hack that yet. Again, we got bigger fish to fry. Indy, just reload, dude. It's not like you're doing anything anyway. I heard footsteps. I heard footsteps. Okay. Kate makes a move. Interesting avenue there. You know what they say, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line over the top of a building.
Moving.
I feel like we still have to move a little faster. Just a little. Did not pop a pod, which means to me, safe.
Rolling out.
Safe.
On the move.
Safe.
Move, move.
Never should have done that. The feeling in my gut tells me that we never should have done that. Indy, just stay here for now. There's no problem. But we did, I felt like we needed to make a bolder move in this direction. You're hearing them, aren't you? They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Heading out.
Here we go. Last pod. Hopefully. Well, our shinobi... That thing just opened a door. I was just going to say our shinobi's going to be worthless, but actually, I think that drone just put itself in flesh range, so that's possible. Indy Mouse, 79% chance. Are we killing him this turn? Yeah, I think we're going for it. All right, so we're gonna start with Kate. She's kind of the linchpin here.
Stepping off. We've got eyes on the objective.
That scared the shit out of me.
The exposed access point.
I don't think a grenade is the right choice for her. 83% chance for a hit, or for a stun, 77 with a shot. Might be a good time for the arc thrower again, honestly. We need to get as close as possible, so we're gonna open with this. The unit at the back is harder to hit. Oh, that's the moneymaker right there.
Throwing grenade.
They might take less damage because they're further away from the origin point of the explosion, but if it destroys cover, we're in the clear. Hey, it did 3 damage. That's fine by me. Hey, what are you gonna do? Hey! Okay, so we got a Dangus. 56% chance on that guy, but it's probably... Maybe save Robert as like a suppression sort of situation here. So, one thing worth noting is... we can hack this thing and shut it down. Basically, no good questions asked, right? But... I think what we're going to do instead of doing that, because we still have our Shinobi to possibly handle that, is go for the flanking shot. 71, 71. You have 5 HP? Alright, well that's where we look at what Kate's up to here. 83 for a stun, 77. A 4% chance is only going to make a difference 1 out of every 25 tries. So, you got Indy Mouse. 79, 79. Go for the further one. A 3 damage graze is actually pretty good. Like, obviously a kill would have been nice, but 3 damage graze is not bad. Go for the one most likely to die. Okay, so we did need both grazes to get that done. Rob could always just run up and flank this guy.
Moving to position.
He's got a 66 or a 60. The thing is, Kate's got an 80% chance to pick up the kill. Effectively. And all... Wait, you have a flanking shot as well. Alright, what are your odds of shooting this thing? 71? Okay, I think Kate goes for the kill here. Yeah, we didn't need to think about it so hard. We had a lot of ways out, basically, but it's good to know that we didn't have to worry about it as well. So, like, Rob here with a 60% chance should probably just take that shot, even though it's not great. He honestly might be enough to get the job done. Because then you've got Cobra left. You go for the 71% chance of the hit or the 76% chance of more damage. That's an easy choice. This pod was a little stickier than it had any right to be, but more power to us, I suppose. Problem solved.
Menace 1-5. The Advent network is almost
Oh, no kidding.
entirely locked down. We're running out of time.
Yeah, we've got 3 turns. That's like all the time I could possibly need on planet Earth, dude.
Not a problem.
You can't get in here? What seems to be the problem?
On my way.
Could be reinforcements. We want the loot, though. PCS. Not against it. Not against it at all. Okay. If you got decent ammo, you're just on Overwatch right now.
To Overwatch.
Hello. Have fun.
This is Firebrand. Time to go.
Alright. Most important thing here. Will 2K's got to do something on this turn. Hack this thing. I didn't realize he had to get so freaking close to it to hack it. But we are going to get in before lockout. And it's not like he's going to be left behind as a POW here. So, we don't really need alloys. That saves us a lot of intel. But I'll tell you, go for the easiest one. Yeah, I mean, I guess it didn't really matter because we rolled about a 14 out of 100 anyway. But no big, no big deal. Thanks, buddy. Alright, get the fuck out of town, Will 2K. You're not in a good place for your own survival right now. Okay, everybody's gonna get out. This mission's gonna be fine. It actually turned out well. And it needed to turn out this way for me to be happy with it. We needed, you can make it easily. We needed no injuries. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? It's our first Muton, I think.
These mutons seem a little more agile than the ones.
But yes, I think we basically needed things to go as well as they went here. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna hit. In order to put us in a situation where, you know, I feel comfortable and confident going into the next supply raid. So, I mean, we could potentially wipe out this pod on this turn. Wow! There's more enemies here than I even knew in the first place. I mean, as long as they're not on Overwatch, we got nothing to worry about. Good shot! Kill confirmed. If they are on Overwatch, like, we should still be completely okay because we have Kate bleeding the bleeding lightning reflexes, so the Overwatches will all be taken care of.
On your order. Moving out. On the move.
If they're like, if only this game was not turn-based, we could just wipe them out right now. Sorry, suckers, that's XCOM, baby.
Let's go.
Good mission. And we're ready for the supply raid. I'll definitely save before the supply raid, but we'll try maybe like,
Mission accomplished.
using 2 intel bonuses and seeing how that'll work for us. This is the most positive I've felt after a mission for a little while here, because we have found ourselves in some slightly, suboptimal conditions as a result of all the injuries, but here we are. Hello, Ruka. Hi. What are you doing up on my desk? That's not a snake. Those are headphones. Hey, Ruka. Where do the plastic nubs on my earbuds keep going, buddy? Where are you hiding those? Don't worry about my cat. He doesn't have an intestinal blockage. Thanks a lot, Dr. Tigan. I appreciate that. All right, Will 2K goes up another level. Field medic seems like the right call. Suppression's nice. I mean, the airdrop, or the gremlin grants an explosive grenade to a targeted ally, used twice per mission. That seems like I smell synergy. I wish we had more promos, though. Oh, we do. It's just blended in over here. All sword attacks deal +1 damage, have +1 aim. Enemies have a 20% smaller detection radius against you. Ranged attacks against flanked enemies. Okay, so we're more of a Blade Master or a Covert. I'm going to go Blade Master. Blade Master. Got a PCS. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Again, check out the game on the Humble Store. Linked in the video description below if you're interested. And I'll see you next time with a supply raid. Maybe.